Hey everybody, welcome back to CoKo Plays Civilization 7. This is my first playthrough. We're on part 6, 7? Somewhere along those lines. 6 is what the stream info says. It's been a couple days. It was the Super Bowl yesterday. Go Birds. I did create new games to play, well, mostly to show some of my friends and give them like a couple turns to check things out. But I also will use them as something I can do on the side if I don't feel like streaming it. But I don't want to make progress on a playthrough. And like create a continuity jump for the viewers. So this one is right where I left off, even though it's been a couple days, and I might have to kind of remind myself what I was up to. This is still my most progressed game by a lot. Like the other ones are pretty early on, so it's not like I really learned too much new. But I did just kind of try out a couple different things, having done this initial playthrough to get some of that experience. Alright, so reconciliation, I think it was with Xerxes or something, because he was mad at us. Yeah, this area here is like loaded with volcanoes that are active. Keeps making me laugh that the mine keeps going on and offline because of the volcanoes. Yeah, so we got these two towns that are highly productive. Oh yeah, that's right. We got a new hostile independent peoples over here. They showed up. What's this gold thing? Overflowing treasury. Yowza. Yeah, that's a lot of gold. I don't know if I had a plan for it. I have a feeling that there was part of me that wanted to convert this to a city, but I still wasn't sure what kind of ratio I wanted to do, because I can definitely do another town over here with some resources. That would be like 2 cities and 4 towns, unless I did 3 and 3. Yeah, I don't really know what the right path is. What is my scout up to? I guess let's go in water and check out some stuff. Still missing some bits of the map down here. This is a Continents Plus map. I tried... Actually, now that I'm speaking, I just realized that I didn't restart my chat service. Let me do that real quick. You won't be able to see it on screen, but it's on my monitor. Alright, that should do it. Make sure I didn't miss anything on the Twitch. There we go. So, in the other game, I did a archipelago map. Kind of because of the observations in this game of navigable rivers and shallow water tiles, how you can embark on them quite early with your units, like the scout, and that's a real game changer. So an archipelago map is actually awesome, because it's similar to why I liked fractal maps in like Civ 6, Civ 5, all the Civ games, because there's these like little peninsulas of land that are weirdly shaped, and then kind of like small break like gaps between these land masses, and although it's called archipelago, at least in the antiquity era where you start, it's not necessary. You're not like prevented from navigating those like small those waterways, and it's not necessary to have a big navy to do it. And that's a cool blend of the two things I like, which is like smaller blobs of land that aren't completely disconnected from other civilizations. And, you know, as you can tell, I like to have the smaller blobs of land because I like to kind of define my empire's, like, cultural borders in a way that I can just kind of go, okay, this area is all mine. I can do whatever I want in here. I don't have to worry about, like, somebody creeping in and, or, like, attacking me from, like, an unprepared extent. Yeah. Okay, so what was Athens up to? So I switched focus to science because I'm getting towards the end of the age, and I wasn't going to get 7 wonders. I'm researching mathematics now, and it wants me to build an academy, which I believe I don't have. Maybe yeah, mathematics unlocks that. So 5 turns until I can do that requirement. And then I believe this great person needs the academy too. So you'll just have to wait. So I have motivation to get the academy online. Probably put it in the same place as the library to make best use of the specialist that I have there. And although I have the settlement count to be able to do another thing up here, that's not what I want right now. Camps, woodcutters, I don't think I had lots of those here. Navigable rivers, no. I don't think this is what I need. I know that I'm struggling with figuring out how to get the farming towns to send their stuff here instead of Corinth. I didn't figure that out in the other game because I didn't get that far. So yeah. Right, so I was kind of looking around and I was thinking to using perhaps the mountainous adjacency for culture. I was thinking maybe like a oh, I did make a market. I was going to do the production building. Right? No, I built that down here. The blacksmith. Yeah, the blacksmith, I went to town down there. So blacksmith with an amphitheater? That could be a thing. I gotta report some of these like little bugs that I've noticed, like the scrolling applying to both the map and the menu. Maybe I had previously my intuition about walls were wrong. I thought they would just be like a building you can put on any district, but it doesn't offer me the option to put walls on like the library district. Yeah, I guess let's just try it on the capital, the palace, just to do something and like test out wall mechanics. Sweet. So Isabella did a trade route. Awesome. Pachacuti built Colossus, or whatever that was. That same volcano is erupting. So Pachacuti's making progress on the wonders. And the Silk Roads. Improve trade relations. You should be able to get that done. Was I saving my diplomatic points for any reason? So open markets. Yeah, let's improve trade relations. Like, why not? That was a milestone. I think I should do it. Let's take a look at these things. Should I improve trade relations with Pachacuti? Sure. Alright, scout. So if I capture this settlement, I will probably fulfill the military milestone. And that might be worth it, because this ain't exactly the most useful area for me to have a city. Now, I could make it a friendly city-state. Those apparently disappear at the end of the age or become something new. Oh wow, destroy a weaker unit without needing to deploy stacked units? Neat. Bye-bye, scout. Alright, you're gonna have to wait a few turns. So, 10 turns till you grow. I don't remember if I was, like, waiting to get something before I made a call. Oh, hey, what are all you doing here? I suppose I should convert it to a city. seems like a totally reasonable thing. I was doing another Acropolis district up here, or Acropolis quarter. So my top 2 cities are going to have the unique Greek quarter. This one I won't try for that, I imagine. So these green highlighted hexes are my rurals, and I got a couple of urbans where I got a granary, my city hall, and a woodcutter. And I had like some elaborate plans, if I remember. There was I was talking about how if I were able to get out here with some urban districts, I could build a quay to enhance my fishing boat yields from the navigable river. All sorts of plans. So, because we got a navigable river, we also have a bath that could be useful. So now that you're a proper city, your yields are your own. And you're not exactly the most fertile city. So anything we could do to improve the navigable river yields, I think would be worth it. That fishing quay, I didn't build that, right? That's still available. Why isn't it showing up? Did I build it? Do I not have... There's no way I don't have the technology for that. Yeah, it's like sailing. It's like one of the earliest things. So libraries benefit from resource adjacencies. So there's nowhere here. There's here where there's a double resource adjacency. I'd be building over a farm, which ain't the worst thing to do in general, but right now I don't want to do that. So I haven't actually expanded to the dates, I think. I made this woodcutter so I would get there. And this woodcutter was from before I took over. So maybe a garden instead of the woodcutter would be great. Sure. Oh wow, and you get to grow in the same turn. Yeah, I guess getting those dates would be a good idea. Now once the... Oh no, I've already expanded the borders. So dates is definitely my best. Beautiful. Oops. I never actually looked at the global yield screen with all these things. Yeah, so a nice feature of the towns is that they, tend to provide gold because they don't have the building maintenance. So it's a good way to ensure that your cities, like capital and very productive places, have access to both food and gold. And I suppose happiness too, like as long as you got sufficient in the main cities, the excess can be brought in from the towns. And then you can really just focus on science and culture and production. So science is lagging in Corinth, I guess, if I wanted to try and make my top 2 cities competitive. Corinth is kind of lagging in all the important yields of a city. So we just got dates. And now that this is a city, we're not restricted to bonus resources. So we might want to... So these changed on me. I feel like there was a balancing done in one of the patches over the last few days. Because I'm like 90-something% sure that some of these, the way they worked was that it was +2 food to the city of origin and +4 to any other city. I'm almost possible that's what it said on my previous streams when I was playing this. And all of a sudden, these things are +2 to the capital and +4 food to any other city. So rather than the city of origin, it's the capital that has a lower yield. That's a different mechanic. Because this one's origin was Corinth. Putting it on the capital, I still get 2, so let's just confirm that real quick. Yeah, it's only 2 when I put it in the capital. So it probably is of lesser use there. Might do the dates somewhere. I guess I have the lowest happiness right now in Corinth. And it is not necessarily the one producing the greatest gold, because Civ7 is still doesn't have that much building maintenance to worry about. So maybe what I do is give you some food bonus and some gold bonus. How much? So that was total 1.7, and here 0.9. might be better to do the... Wait, well this one still doesn't apply to the capital. But the dates... Might be good to have the more excess food in the capital. Corinth can still make use of that production, one way or another. I wonder if I want to build another merchant to do more trading since I did those improved trade relation things. I wonder what happened to the merchant that I had. I don't remember what I did.
God with such splendid irony.
Oh, nice. Plus 50% to science buildings. I'm going to use that.
At one touch.
Nolanda's a wonder, but it has been built already. I do want to change policies. Alright, so let's see what the Ancient Walls tutorial says. Newly finished fortifications. Yeah, so units that occupy these defenses could only be damaged by siege attacks, similar to the other Civ games. I love the colorful writing on the narrative events. Now, I really would like to see kind of how this turns into a story of your civilization. Otherwise, it's just, you know, fluffed up way of making you pick one good thing or another good thing. But I feel like there's enough... There are enough signs of like an attempt with this this instance of a Civ game to try and create more story-oriented mechanics. So I feel like these are going to be tied in together in a somewhat meaningful way. All right, I probably will get science, since I'm lacking on that, and, you know, could always use more. As far as the narrative consequence of that choice... Alright. Yeah, there's different icons for the codices, but I don't think they're different. Alright, so improved trade relations has completed. Whatever that means. Alright, so now Athens can build a wall. Okay. This is kind of like another way I was thinking about how it might work, where walls grow around your city. So you have to start them off in the palace, and then you can put them. I'm a little thrown by convert to an urban tile. Hold on a sec here. Like, my two options are, okay, not being on the hanging gardens is sensible. Not being on the available for the farms is sensible. Not being available on an empty tile is somewhat sensible. But these are already urban tiles. Convert to an urban tile. Like, aren't they already urban? They're quarters. They have 2 buildings in them. I mean, I'm not really interested in building a wall on either of them. I just want to get a sense for how walls work. And I love this concept that walls are something you can grow. Because it was a unique trait of China in Civ 6 that you could have your builder units build the unique improvement of the Great Wall, and it kind of stretched across the landscape. And that was really cool. I never really used it that much, but it was a cool idea. And this is doing that, but it's just a base mechanic. I'm tempted to just try it, but I've got my plan with... I still have 3 turns before I can do the academy. And I can do a lot of things in 3 turns, though. Maybe we do a merchant. So all the Greek civics are done. Oh, the mastery of Agogé is not done. Philosophy's alright, but not game-changing. Yeah, let's do mastery of Agogé. Even though it's not too necessary for me. I kind of want to complete the unique civic tree while I have the chance. Alright, let's round along the south of the continent to get a sense for what's down here. Bactria is a town in Xerxes civilization. And you're a town in Pachacutes. I probably won't have open borders with Xerxes. We'll see what happens. Alright, Aristotle, you still hanging out? Are these units even damaged at all? I doubt it. Let's take a quick look at the military milestone. Assemble an army and include at least 1 siege unit. I think done. Then attack and capture another civilization's settlement, which is what we're about to do. Is there anything I need to say to you? Guess not. Only if I want to befriend you. Did I forget to change my policies? Yep. Yep. No, I didn't. There's still time. Okay. So what are you making here? You're making a culture building. You're gonna be in... Oh, I have 2 turns to change it. So that will be even before I can make the science building. But maybe when you're done, you're gonna do a science building. Oh no, you already did the library, so probably not. So I don't need to do the science one now. I'll have a chance. But we'll leave the culture building one. I guess we'll leave food. Maybe we do army experience. That seems okay for now. I have a lot of gold too, so maybe I use it to improve stuff. Ah, so this is my merchant who became a trade caravan going down here. That's my narrative choice. This was the To the Cemetery. So this is the conclusion of the To the Cemetery quest. What was it that I completed to do this? I don't remember. Alright, let's see what's like what a raid looks like. Oh, we didn't include our siege unit. That's unfortunate. Oh wait, I can use the add to army option. That was dumb of me. So let's deploy the army. Cool. I might want to make a second scout just so I can do like a different space exploration.
If you think that I rely on numbers, then all Greece is not sufficient. If on men's valor, then this number will do.
Alright, here, so the crisis is continuing. In the spaces between and the distant points on the map, the steady growth of prosperity and population intensifies as the great civilizations of the world expand. Land once thought wasteland turns pasture, and expanding families mean more second and third children eager to make a name for themselves. Ambitions grow, and the eyes of the steppes and mountains, the forests and deserts turn hungrily toward the great cities. So I have to choose another crisis policy. Oh wow, I was about to... That's funny. I remember when I picked this card too, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna fight an independent power, and boom, one showed up. That's not by accident, I guess. So, whoa, decentralization is a wild policy. Like that hits hard. Is that really balanced with the rest of these? Wow, -1 happiness and all cities for each commander level. I got a bunch of free levels because of my leader benefit, so I probably don't want to pick that one. So I'm not suzerain of anyone, right? So there we go, that one. And now we have to pick a second one. I still don't have a gigantic army, so doubling the cost of it probably won't be too bad. I have an excess of happiness, but I'd like to keep that. I also don't want to penalize something that acts on like my unique benefit. Now, you know, getting 3 or 4 levels for your army commander, you know, for anybody just by doing some combat is not too hard. So I'm not like over leveled, I would say, but still. I don't know how many resources I'm importing. I don't know which of these would end up being better, but I'm going to do this. So it's plus 67 right now. I don't think that one's going to be active, so let's see what impact it has. That's a lot. 12 per turn. So I'd have to be doing 3 resource imports for that other one to have been worse. Maybe I am doing 3, so this ain't too bad. Alright, who's growing? Corinth. So you're going to start to become more urban very soon. And you got a bunch of urban districts here. These will probably become urban. Maybe the quarry will stay for a bit. And these I wanted to leave so that the borders could be captured by this city. Yeah, I don't want you to... I kind of don't want you to grow that much more anymore. There we go. And I'm torn because if I grab this one, then this one comes into the cultural borders. And it might be a nice tile for the capital to have access to. And what about here, too? I was also thinking about... But because if you do the third distance one... 1, 2... Let me check it out. 1, 2, 3. It didn't... And I'm working this. So, Palace, 1, 2, 3. I'm working this, and it didn't grab beyond that. So I think the cultural borders expand up to 3, which means, where are you, City Hall? Here, 1, 2, 3. This one would be grabbed, but these would not. So if I wanted to grab a woodcutter just to have something, I wouldn't have to worry about these tiles getting grabbed by this city. Because they can be used by another city, which is precisely why they don't have that expansion beyond 3. So that you're not claiming tiles for a city that can't use them and claiming them away from a city that can. So I could make you rural, but I'd probably end up supplanting you. So... Where's City Hall? 1, 2, 3. These would get eaten. So I can't touch those. Alright, so this woodcutter here is my best choice. I don't have a sawmill, but I don't know if I want one just because I have one woodcutter. Yeah, and it worked as expected? Yeah, I think it worked as expected. Okay, so we completed that. Plus the economic selling against independent powers. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I would have to be mad to even consider food in this monstrosity of a city, which is getting all of its food from town imports. So it could urbanize and take over every single one of these farms, and it wouldn't even make a dent. Oh, didn't want to do that. Your production is good. It's impressive. Could be better. Maybe we wait for the academy. Let's get some walls going. So that shouldn't have taken up the second building. I just want to check. Oh, interesting. We'll see when the city hall is done if I can put something else in with the city hall. A little confusing. Okay. Reinforce army. And then you go find the commander. And click a button. Challenge complete, feed the machine. Oh, okay. So that's not the in-game challenge. That's the cumulative things. Alright, so now I'm just going to have to hang out and deal with these archers until the siege gets here. What if, before I do that... How do I get off this action? Nope. Just select something else. It's okay, I'll just attack with these two units. So who's attacking? Why did no one attack? I did the coordinated attack and no one attacked. Did I mess something up? I somehow messed something up because I thought I did coordinated attack and yet nobody attacked, but they still have their movement points and could attack. And with an archer, so one turn for social policy. Is there perhaps any diplomatic action I would like to do in one turn? Whoa. Research collaboration will end, so maybe if we equip it now, use it, and then change it next turn, that would work out. Are we building any culture buildings now? Merchant, walls, garden. It's money stuff. Okay, so no culture buildings. So get out of their culture buildings. Let's do the endeavors bonus. So, let's just check real quick. Yeah, I can still build in the capital. I guess whatever building I had picked in the other city just wasn't constructible on that tile. Cool, so you can have two buildings in an urban district. And, you know, walls, too, which makes sense. Walls aren't a building, they're a separate, optional component of a urban district.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Sweet. I might apply this policy right away.
There is geometry in the humming of the...
But first... Yeah, sure. Yeah, I know I have surplus influence. Let's use it. With Isabella. I guess we could keep improving relations. Like, what does it do? I'm not building a wonder. I suppose I could do the military aid while I'm at it in some way. Okay. All good. Should I ask for open borders from Xerxes? There's no way I'd get it. Yeah. I'm not surprised. I suppose I could ask it from you. So we're in an alliance, so we have open borders. Okay, I guess. So social policies. Get out of here that. We're going to be building some science buildings, and we're going to be using the independent powers one. So we're overloaded on gold, but we're also, you know, doing great in food. A 25% modifier would probably be better overall, even though I kind of would like more food to go to the capital, but that's a second order problem, I think. Yeah, I might sacrifice the gold for a bit and do combat strength. I'd like to have the ability to increase my unit production, even if I won't. I don't know if that policy will carry over to the next age. Something tells me it won't. I feel like these ages are setting up to be mostly self-contained in terms of things like tech, you know, units, government stuff, religion. But I guess we'll find out. I'll just do it and we'll find out. Alright, doing good here. I wanted to get the codices from the masteries. I suppose this is 2, but it's 13 turns. And I get combat strength for infantry units just by doing this. That's pretty good. I don't get a codex on this one, though. I might have to skip that one. Movement for siege unit ain't bad. That's something. And the codex. +1 happiness on happiness buildings. I like that. Oh, okay. I see. This is an interesting choice. So I was confused before that I was being shown an upgrade unit option for my hoplites. And I was like, but they're already hoplites. But there's tiers to the unit path, a unique unit path. So tier 2 was the one I should have upgraded to. And there's a tier 3 introduced. And the reason they can get away with it in this Civ game as opposed to other Civ games is because of the eras. If you bind units and technologies together into an era, you can do something like you can have hoplites for the entire age. I should say era, just to be consistent. For the entire era. And like allow the unit to get stronger within the era by just having tiers. So it's still a hoplite. It's just a better version of the hoplite. It doesn't have to become anything new until the next era, where you get, you know, different systems of warfare that they're modeling with it, like long spearmen or something. Good to know. But now that I've moved my troops out of my borders, now I learned this. Oh well, that's life. I haven't researched navigation. Yeah, and they do this for the other ones. So Quadream Tier 3. What's So Galley is Tier 2. What's 1? Just an embarked unit is Tier 1? Maybe. Maybe. So 10 turns plus whatever to do the mastery will definitely be more than 13. Let's do the mathematics mastery first. But the siege unit movement I might take advantage of right away. Okay, let's do this for 4 turns. And then that. Then we'll see. I might do navigation. Okay, so Athens has done the merchant that I made. I'm curious to see what that does. And now we can do an academy. In 4 turns, too, because of the 50% bonus. Like, that's pretty snazzy. And the best yields are coming from... So I just want to see the bonuses. So this seems like a tier 3 science building. Library, or is this tier 2? I guess it's tier 2. And I think it's the tier 2 buildings that have the +1 adjacency bonuses on top of the +4 base yield. Maybe. 3 codex slots. That's pretty sweet. So yeah, definitely putting it on the library. You got... Because the library also had resource adjacency bonuses, so... They did this on purpose. Like, they figure if you place a science building where it has, like, good adjacencies, if you give the more advanced science buildings similar adjacencies, then there's good reason to try and make units that have the same type of buildings in them. So you have a concentrated science unit. So you're like leaning into that mechanic where the districts start having like well defined purposes. So 2 science buildings, get the adjacencies, get the specialist in there. You're doubling, tripling down on science, and you can do that for any type of yield that you like. I feel like this is going to be nice. I like this synergy with these systems. Alright, I presume that okay, it says 3. That might mean 3 turns until it's ready to be involved in combat. Okay, so Chariot. Let's see what happens if I do a coordinated attack. Who goes first? Nice. Oh. Well, given the fact that I already have this promotion, I should upgrade my hoplites. That was quite lucky. Recovery time, I don't know what that is. So Bastion is all defensive stuff. I don't think I'm gonna... Lane units within, complete fortifications. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna use that right now. So let's, I guess, progress down the leadership tree. Focus fire is just for ranged and siege, I guess. Alright, what's this one? Coordinated attack. Okay, yeah. So what do I want to, like, get a bonus on? Coordinated attack would benefit me more immediately because I have more infantry or land units, melee units. But when I get the siege unit up here, even though I don't have, like, archers and stuff, it'd be nice to be able to, like, boost my takedown of the city defenses. Anyway, I like this one, so let's go here. Okay, so let's see. Can I upgrade you? Here we go. And that also heals. Okay, you have to be adjacent to the commander to be able to do this. And you can't... for reasons I can't explain. Maybe I built these hoplites after I'd already researched... That, I mean, that must be the case based on what I'm seeing. I guess let's swap you two, just for the purposes of doing the upgrade. That's silly, but... Or you don't have movement. Okay, we'll do it next turn. Yeah, they don't show you your, like, active trade routes and that stuff. Oh, geez. Build a road to settlement. Yeah, that's what I want to do. What? Is this what I've been missing? All that time with the towns and stuff? Okay. I think it might be. So I just want to confirm step by step what I'm up to here. I'm going to pick a different unit. Okay, go back to you and do build a road to settlement. So if I pick... I don't know why these other tiles are highlighted. Is that like where I want the road to end up? I'm just gonna do the city hall and see what happens. Aha! Yes. That happened immediately too. Is the merchant lost because of that? I must have done that with a merchant that I had from Corinth. I must have. And maybe like before, and maybe because I did that early on before I did the town stuff. I never really noticed that there was a time when I couldn't ship the stuff, the food, to a different city. Okay, so you're a proper city. So, oh my, jeez. I'm dumb. Alright, so you are now a farming town. Where are your resources going? You got 38 food. Yeah, they're definitely still going to Corinth. I'm not sure what I just did then. I shouldn't have picked Civ7. That was my bad. I just forgot. Alright, well, he's not going to give me open borders, so... let's go somewhere over here. Sweet. And you're building a wall, which is unnecessary, but... I don't know. I don't want to leave a wall half-built. Should I buy walls? Yeah. I got the gold. Why not have walls in our city centers? You know, just in case. And we wanted to upgrade this hoplite. So what do we do about this spearman? Should we move our army to go, like, head him off? Not sure what the right tactic is. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, let's move you... Where can you go in one turn? Let's take you there. Let's take you there. I'll take you here. Let's bring you here. And upgrade you. Wait, what? Have I lost my mind? I've lost my mind. What happened to the upgrade ability? Okay. So, I'm guessing this is part of the crisis, given this, like, kind of red underline, or is it just... I guess it's a crisis. It's a bad narrative event. Oh, it's a continuation of the previous choice. Yeah, okay, so the penalty is the same. Was that based on what I did last time? I don't remember now. So I'm gonna get a 50% happiness hit no matter what. I suppose I should exchange that for science. How come that didn't change my science? Oh no. Several tiles seem affected.
Even a great carpenter does not abandon his string.
Alright, so we're getting gold from Xerxes. Great. 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 Oh, that's up here. Let's see what we need to fix. Let's repair farm. Let's repair library. I think the construction of the academy was still active. So that's a little nuance that's different from other Civ games in that, or I guess Civ 6 at least. Like if your lower level building was sieged, pillaged, or damaged by natural disaster, you'd have to repair it before continuing to build the higher level building. My guess is that this one works differently. Alright, we got a mastery from that codex. We seem to be doing worse in science. That's probably because of the library thing. Alright, let's get these two codices online. If we look at our great works, we will have more room, plus we still got the library, so let's get as many as we can. Alright, so Corinth, you just did your wall. Where's the library here? I think it's with something. It's with a monument. So east and west from the unit and the wonder. Up here it's from resources. I said unit before, I meant resource. So I'm probably not going to do another wonder. Maybe I will, who knows, but that'd be it. In which case, doing an academy in the palace ain't so bad. Because I got 2 resource adjacencies. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know. Why not? In the city hall. Let's play with some stuff. Okay. There you are. So there's your upgrade action. Must be in friendly... I'm going to move 1 turn. There we go. This is what I was hoping for. It's probably because... I guess it was because my movement was spent. And they show the tier. That's how they show the tier. So that ballista that we got... Where's the army commander? 1 more turn, then it joins. Or it's already ready? Deploy stack youth. Oh, shit. Oh, jeez. So, did I just, like, eat up all your movement points by stacking and unstacking you? It threw me off because of the fact that these buttons were here and they're also on the commander. That's a little bit... Yeah, I mean, that confused me. Like, I guess there's a reason for it. I thought maybe it was like what, you know, gonna dictate an action that's taken by... I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, 2 more turns and I can use this guy. So I think that merchant that I use is gone. I'm glad I've like actually used all this gold that I was accumulating. I was, as like a, you know, as a Civ player, I was feeling embarrassed by just having stockpiled like resources that I wasn't utilizing in any useful way. Okay, so I think I got attacked and he withstood it. So you got an army commander too. How about that? Aha, alright, so now you're ready. So let's do this. Let's move the hoplite 1. And let's move you 1. You could either go... Yeah, let's move you around. Let's heal you while you're on friendly tiles. Maybe that'll stack your healing better. So if I click you, I can now like deploy you. I gotta press the button. So I will actually want the ballista to be deployed, but on the same tile. What's going on here? Okay, what did you build? Hey, now we can build a fishing key. Why wasn't that visible before? I don't think I did walls for you, though. I'm sorry. You deserve walls. That was rude of me. You'll get yours. Alright, so you really got nothing going on. Yeah, I built a garden. I took over what was a woodcutter. So, you know, don't need a saw pit. I might want this farm. Do you have 2 adjacencies? That's why you're looking good. Yeah, you're the only tile heal where you're the only tile where I will get 2 adjacencies for resources. I think. It ain't the worst idea to take you over. I don't have any other farms. Oh, I got another woodcutter. Yeah, I got all fishing boats, but my garden, I think, is improving the farm. Still, though, I think it's reasonable to take over this spot, but I'm like at the point where my rural tiles, it's hard to say, are like still pretty useful. So I don't want to like override them yet. But that is like my base level science building, and I'm not yet out here to build a fishing quay, which I would like to build on the coastal tile. So happiness might be my next best bet if I'm not going to do the library now. I guess we could do an altar in the city hall. I don't know. Unless I really want to just go for another Acropolis. So, I'd really have to go all... No, I'd never make it. Because the camels would break up my urban sprawl. I should have noted that not last time. So I might make a judgment call and go over the non-navigable river. Yeah, you'll be better on the coast tile. I'm gonna get that. Market eventually. Coastal also a navigable river, so definitely not over here. Wow, even scrolling. Yeah, they seem to... I think it's because of the code that they have for console game systems. Some of that is conflicting with mouse and keyboard input, where they don't expect you to be able to do things you could do with the mouse. So I'm scrolling here, but that movement is like as if I'm dragging my finger on a touch screen to move the map around. And same with the scroll wheel. So that's easy. That should be trivial to fix for them. I'm surprised they're not aware of it. Anyway. Ancient bridge, huh? That's cool. Huh. So an ancient bridge requires it to be a urban district. So you got to do something like a fishing quay on top of which will be a bridge. It provides gold too. That's kind of cool. I don't think I'm going to do it, but like it's something to consider for this type of map setup where the only thing between me and the cities down here is this navigable river and a lake. So if I were to like move troops in a big way down south, I'd want a bridge. Like, I think it would be very necessary. I might want to like, you know, keep that option open. Maybe I do my fishing quay on the navigable river. You know, waste one tile of it for some buildings. So, resource and wonder. I'm surprised things like the blacksmith don't have a benefit from like rocky terrain or whatever. Alright, I think we're going to build an acropolis over the river. Fascinating.
Those who delight to attack and to display their valor and fealty should be formed.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off. That's rude of me. Alright. Alright, might be time to go for philosophy. Researching philosophy while at war. You know, nice synergy there. I might want another merchant just to understand what it was that I did. You really are a city that could benefit from more food. East and south east. The coast. Yeah, that might be the best possible use of, whoops, I almost clicked it again. Why is it that I'm, like, making that mistake of clicking? Oh, I know why. Because I'm moving the map. Okay, so the best thing I can do... Yeah, that's the one. is make this river delta tile. Wait. Okay, I was looking down here. But the bath has to go on a river? Must be placed on a river. In which case I'd probably want to do the garden with it. Even though that's one less coastal tile. East and southeast. Unless I just split them up and did different things along with them. Yeah, potentially. Potentially could. Amphitheater could go with either of them. Don't need a saw pit. Probably want a villa next to mountain. Sweet. But those aren't huge priorities, so I'm going to do another merchant because I need to learn what's going on with these merchants. My last one got used up making a road, and it didn't do anything for me. I'm happy the road's there. Like I would. These are my 3 major cities. I like a triangle between them. But let's see what happens if I do the same thing with a town. I don't know if it was available last time. All right, let's wake you up. All right, so add +4 culture to the academy building. Cool. Is that a one-time action? I gotta build another one of those guys and find out what else happens. Alright, I guess keep you healing. And let's, no, I want to have you do your thing. Focus fire. Are they gone? Yeah, the army commander abandoned them out there. Rude. Alright, even though you're weaker, finish him off. Oh no, one of my hoplites didn't make it. I should keep you still to heal better. You can heal, I guess. And I promise to buy you a wall. And I keep my word. I have a lot of diplomatic stuff. Is any of that going to be useful to you? Incite raid. Oh, okay, that's not useful. And I don't want to befriend you while I'm taking you out. So I guess that's just going to accumulate. So both of you are sending all your food to Corinth, who is growing gigantic. What would you even do? I didn't really... I picked this sawmill last time, the woodcutter, almost out of desperation. So let's see what happens. Let's get them back to growing. And then we'll see how they do. I forgot to change policies, didn't I? I'm gonna have a celebration soon. Good, thank God. Because I think I wanted to change policies. I'm still building an academy though. And I'm doing culture buildings. Yeah, towards buildings. Absolutely. Okay, so we might want all the building things just for a while. Culture and science buildings. Let's keep them all on. Food in towns, I guess so. Army commander definitely. Independent powers can't hurt, even though I think I'm in good shape. So plus food in all settlements, maybe what might be better. I have so much diplomatic points, influence. That's the word I was looking for. That I'm not really too keen on optimizing it. I still don't need happiness even with the penalty. Yeah, I think food is still fine. Army commander hanging out there. Alright, so you're now ready to move somewhere. You're full health. Let's have you head towards the army commander. Wait, what? Were you moved already? No. Oh, it's mountain. That's neat. Well, then I'll just ignore the army commander. What is he going to do? Come around back on his own? I don't think so. I guess I could go this way to trap him or something. So the army commander is waving the white flag. I wonder if that happens just like anytime they take a hit, or no, that would make sense. Or is that just the banners? No, it's definitely white though. That's a white banner. So it's like, I guess if it's like they see the end, you can finish him off on this turn or something. So what I'll want to do is move the army commander, and I'll attack all together on the next turn. So I guess just hang out. Okay, so now the growth changed to something more reasonable, but this still didn't update. Increased town's growth by 50%. That's surprising. Like, if you grow in 21 turns, and I send your food away, how are you growing in 16 turns? I sent your food away. What? And you're growing in 14 turns, and if I send your food away... Now you're going in 11 turns? I don't know what's going on. Okay, So I want to do... Let's do you without the commander. But let's still move the commander anyway. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. It took up his whole turn, so we'll just do some damage. Oh well, an archer hanging out. He'll probably be gone, but let's do that. And I guess you can hang on. Wait, why can't you attack? Oh, there's a cliff. Fascinating. So you're the only one in position to attack. I guess let's swap you. Let's back you off. Alright, how long have I been going? Almost 2 hours. That's probably be about where I stop. Pachacuti's giving me gold. Great. They don't really give you the same priority to showing you combat that happened when it wasn't your turn. That could be a little tricky to figure out retroactively. Okay. So do this on your own. And then let's do coordinated attack. And then I guess you can go down. Can probably handle that archer. And here's some reinforcements. Come from the back. Makes for a pretty nice screenshot. Did I take it? No. There we go. And you rest here, I guess. Alright, so 8 turns until I can do another research thing. I'm not building any wonders. So last time I stole from Xerxes and wasn't caught. He's 55 unfriendly. You're 25. Maybe I try and steal a tech off you. Maybe I'll do it off Xerxes again. Can take at least 9 to 15 turns. I don't know if there are 9 to 15 turns before the end of the age. Oh, I'd like to make it to the end of the age here. Maybe I steal a tech from Jose as well. I feel like I'm just... Oh, okay, you can only do a single instance of the type, even with espionage. So it's the same across all these things. Endeavors, sanctions... I don't know about sanctions. Okay. I feel like I need to find ways to use these things. Who trade relations? He's a fan. I shouldn't switch away. Pachacuti? Okay. Xerxes? Okay. Like, I'm not at my max, but maybe they are. So maybe this benefits them, which therefore benefits me. I think that's true, but I don't know if I'm ever going to, like, pay attention in a detailed way enough to confirm. So what's my scout up to? I don't know. So yeah, now Corinth is growing all fast again. But these two towns are still growing. I wish I wrote it down. I think that's faster than when it was focused on growing. It's weird that it would work too, because it specifies that all of the town's food, all of it, all of it, all of it. So what's the mechanism that drives growth then? Have I been wrong about how this game works the whole time? What if it's happiness? I might look this up off screen. Oh yeah, never mind. I don't need to. Food needed to grow population. 665. And it's getting +0 per turn. 665. Let's check this in Thebes next turn. 665. See if it changes at all. It might just be stuck at this number. Why it's displaying it, I don't know. Like, that's how many turns it would take if all the food was actually staying in the city? Aha, you know what? That might be it. That might be it. I think I understand why that would be happening that way. When you make it a farming town, that designation has the bonus for the food yields. And there's a good number of them in both of these towns. So they are generating more food by virtue of being designated a farming town. Whether or not they're generating more food, all their food anyway is being sent. Or 50% of their food is being sent off in the case of the growing town, and 100% is being sent off in a specified town. So, if that food was all being used to grow the town rather than all being sent away, it would take 16 turns to reach the required amount for the next growth. But if you did like what I did and said, "Yo, 16, that's not so bad. I should try and grow this town." You have it because you're now doing 50%, and you're doing it without the bonuses of the specification. So that's why it suddenly jumped up higher. I'm going to confirm this before I change it, that I'm not actually going from 16 here and 12 and 11 here. And let's just see what this number is. 660. Oh, it's weird that it's the same amount. Is it the same population level? Every population growth requires the same amount of food? Maybe? Beyond there's thresholds? I'm not going to worry about that dynamic yet. So 665, let's check out next turn, make sure it's the same, and then we'll convert them back to growing, and we'll see if that 665 starts to go down. There's really nowhere I can go. Because Xerxes is... Don't I have open borders with Pachacuti? do? I guess we can go that way. Okay, next turn. Before we do anything, so still 16 and 11. So far, so good. Still 665. So far, so good. Naturally, Corinth is growing and faster than the capital, which I don't want. Now, before I convert them, now that I got the merchant, I got another level of complexity here. No settlements within range that need a road connection back to this settlement. So this already... So why wasn't this thing considered a road connection and it offered me the opportunity to build a brand new one? But these are considered road connections as is. And this was not. It's a very good question. In any case, what would benefit me most? I guess dye, since I don't have that yet, and might be a couple growth steps before I get it. Akatan's up there, right? So let's move you. Let's move you to Miletus. And then, like, kind of see step by step what things look like. Alright, improve trade relations is done. Sweet. So I can't do any more road connections with the merchants. Which means I really don't know, like, what else I could try to make the food go into the capital instead of Corinth. It would be really nice if it could go into Corinth. Alright, my scout's stuck, but I don't really want another one, even though it's only one turn. I did say I was going to try another one of these guys. I am building another academy, right? So, worst case, use him there. Though I might consider producing him here. Yeah, I got all these woodcutters now for no good reason. Don't need food. Blacksmith, not bad. Was considering building over that farm at some point. Yeah, again, if I'm going to build over rural districts, might as well build over the woodcutters and not, like, bother with the saw pit to enhance woodcutters that I'm going to build over anyway. That makes sense. Amphitheater down here for wonder adjacency or mountain adjacency, and then, like, production building up there. Let's look at the blacksmith. How you got woodcutter? Maybe take over the woodcutter now. I wonder if I'm going to start to, like, run into issues with happiness if I take away stuff like the woodcutter with happiness. I might. Like, if I was confident that those towns would never be sending their food to anything other than Corinth, then I would absolutely just bulldoze all of these rural districts. Because there's no way I'd ever need food here. But I don't know, like, part of me is holding on to this hope that I'll figure out how this mechanism works, and I can get the food to be sent to the capital. And then, at which point, I will still want some food in this city to stand on its own legs. So, all that being said, maybe let's do a merchant. No. I've got a boost to culture buildings and science buildings right now. I should take advantage of it. Somehow. I guess I can't. I mean, I could build an amphitheater, but I don't want to. I have so much culture. Let's look at Athens again. 31 versus 26. So if you get an amphitheater, you're closer to that skew. Where would an amphitheater go nicely for you? Either next to mountains or next to wonders. Alright, amphitheater and villa here. I feel like there was another building that took a benefit from being next to a mountain. Is there any that I can't build? Arena. Aha! I was right. Arena is one of those, just like a villa. Mountainous terrain. Natural wonder. Okay. So let's do... Any wonders I can build yet? Nope. None of the ones I want to build are here. Okay, let's do what I was thinking of before. Let's do the Logios here. I have not queued anything because... And here, let's do that, like, garden or something that I was thinking about. To try and get a city in better food shape. So Bath drags your happiness down. Why does it do that? I don't know. So Bath has a plus 10% growth rate, but the garden does not. So I feel like the Bath is more useful right now. Are you building it or what? Oh, you're queued. Did I already put a turn into it? No, I didn't. Okay. you're waving the white flag. I think that's it for you. So let's move the commander in. Disperse independent. Should I try and get some cheapo experience? How does that even look like? Like the ballista goes here and fires there? I guess so. Oh, I forgot to move. That's fine. Next turn I got it. Okay, I can't do the coordinated action or whatever, so let's just move you here. Get the XP. Disperse the independence. Yeah, production for it. I got promotion. Yeah, coordinated attack seems like a good thing to benefit. Oh, commendation points. What are those? +5 strength for land units within the command radius. I like that. +1 command unit radius. Command radius range. That's awesome. Very neat. Yeah, I guess the one that goes with leadership is a good one for me right now. Okay. Only 10% progress is remaining before the age will complete. That's kind of what I was figuring. Mount Fuji, where's that? Over there. So, if I'm not mistaken... Oh, okay, interesting legacy points. Who am I? Got the culture one, milestone, science milestone, economic milestone. So this is in my total accumulation of points. But maybe the independent power didn't count as an enemy settlement. Curious. I mean, it does specify another civilization's settlement, which is not the same as saying an independent. So, yeah, I guess that didn't work for that. So I didn't get the milestone, and I won't get the milestone for military. So I'll be in a military dark age, I think. Science, I don't know if I'll get to the golden age, but I might get to the... So 3 out of 6, I might get 3 more in 10 turns, or 10%, however many turns that is. Next is slot 14 resources. Oh, interesting. So the first time a player reaches a milestone, 5 age progress points are added for all players. So that's how, like, I like how that kind of works, where as any civilization, like as a global consideration, some number of civilizations are making progress along these paths. And when enough of them make enough progress, you're advancing to a new age. You yourself might be left behind in some ways, but collectively you're contributing to the changing of the world. It makes sense. Alright, so my next objective is slot 14. How many am I at? If I track progress, what does it say? I wish it said how many out of 14 I'm at. Can I track both? I can. Okay, let's track both. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it just shows both. Oh, okay, so I'm 12 out of 20. I might get a few more codices. Probably I can't get any more wonders, it seems. Okay, continuing the crisis. Ambition finds a home in the hearts of the once scattered people of the places in between. A great scourge is amassed with an eye towards the settled world. A scourge is not one strand, but many, each an army led by commanders seeking their own chance at dominion, seeking to claim the mantle of civilization, or leave it shattered. With their arrival comes a fracturing of what peace remains in the land. The time has come to kill or be killed, to fight or perish, to seek to catch the whirlwind in a net. Okay. So many things in this city I would like to do. But we gotta finish the unique district before the age ends. Because we won't be Greece after this. So you built whatever the heck it was. The bath. Wait. How about Amphitheater 7 here? Yeah, mountain plus... Huh. I got a lot of temptations here. All of a sudden the end of the age is approaching, and I feel like all these things that I've been neglecting to do, I gotta do. I'm set on culture. I mean, relatively. I don't think I can do anything about science. Like, food can always be of benefit here. I can't see a way out of that truth. And happiness, I'm not, like, fabulous at here. I'm just, like, okay. So a villa getting an adjacency from a mountain and a wonder could be worth it. But I feel like And the garden will take away some happiness. I don't have any woodcutters, so I still don't see... Do I have any camps in here? Pasture, quarry, mine, plantation. Nope. Yeah, so the boost on an amphitheater is substantial. 50% bonus to building it. It's hard to say no to that. Now, here I might end up with some wonders, but the argument can be made that the villa will get the same adjacency benefit there anyway. So does it really matter? I guess it's more what you want to maximize now. I promised that a wonder would go here. I guess I also kind of wanted one there. I don't know what's going to happen to the monument and altar after the end of the age. That's an open question. I'm doing it. I'm building the garden. I just don't care. Alright, now I need 2 thingies. Okay, we could do the combat strength now, because we're not fighting an independent power anymore. That's an interesting dynamic. Like, you can see what crisis policies there are, and ones that you're not applying yet remove the need for them, or remove the need for the thing they target, and then apply it when it's no longer going to be as much negative impact. Okay, so minus gold, probably better than the minus 75%. Woo! Maybe I'm wrong. That put a big hit in my gold. So you were going to go do the trade route up there, but I was moving you step by step. Moved you to Miletus and nothing really happened. So I guess let's just move you to the destination. Yeah, have a good time. Alright, let's just suck up. Oh, I don't have that action right now. So I like that I can have the quests for both, or multiple legacy paths. I don't think I'm going to get 6 codices given the fact that I did philosophy and mathematics instead of the masteries. Well, aren't I brilliant? Let's assemble. I'm assuming in situations like this, where you're not far from the commander, it's faster to move and assemble than it would be to do the send to the front action. Okay, so I wanted to test this whole thing out, and 665 is the food needed. 38 food generated. 16 turns until growth. Let's make it actually do growth. Down to 31 food generated. We knew that was going to happen. Still 65 needed. I'm wondering if this food per turn will update next turn. Let's just do it on this thing. Settlement. Okay. So now it's 20 turns needed, which tracks because we changed the amount of food. It's down to 31. It still says 665. Sorry, my phone's in the way. But it does. All right, so that's the plus. Thebes is the thing itself. I need to. Yeah, so it doesn't have the minus for being sent off. So that should indicate that... Okay, so this isn't a number that's accumulating. I think it's just the absolute number for the next level, population. So, but this is nice that it doesn't show the minus anymore, right? So we're not losing food in this town. So 20 turns is what it's going to be. So it should be minus 19 next turn. Let's do the same here. So yeah, food amount goes down. 20. So 20 in Thebes. Let's hope next turn should be 19. 13. Next turn might still be 13. The turn after that it should update. Alright, Xenophon. So activate on an Acropolis to create 2 hoplites with +3 combat strength. Interesting. If we create them, I should be able to bring them over. I can pack enough into my commander +6 extra. So I guess let's do it. I mean... But let's kind of like try and meet the commander here. So let's assemble to army. And then commander. Yoink. What did I just build here? Oh, it's Corinth. So you're pretty lacking in happiness. Yeah, now your food is 45, which is... Yeah, exactly what I was saying. Like, not that ridiculous. Or it's still kind of ridiculous, but not like I could start getting rid of these farms willy-nilly. Yeah, you might never get a garden because you don't have coastal terrain. But you could get a bath, but still probably not. Blacksmith seems pretty good. Villa might be necessary for happiness. Mountainous. Yeah, villa and amphitheater maybe down here. Let's do the villa. Athens is still at 11, you're at 6. So let's get you to be like plus 10-ish. Trade opportunity. Yeah, I'd like to do that. Yo, Xerxes, what's the deal? Why are you crushing it? Why am I doing so poorly at the Great Library? That's the one I was targeting. Make bad choices. So 94%. I wonder if there'd be a way to like guarantee knowledge of how many turns that might be. Yeah, Xerxes is going to wind up with a good amount of these points. We're gonna do middle road. I think it's not too bad. We're not gonna get the. We'll see. Like we might get the second level, a second milestone. So the last one's called the Golden Age. So the idea is like you enter the age, enter the change of era, doing so well at something that you were at a golden age when the era transitioned, and so you're gonna bring that with you to the new age, and that you probably get like all sorts of bonuses. So they retain. Okay, so let's see what it says here for culture. Amphitheaters become Golden Age amphitheaters. They retain the base yields, adjacency bonuses, and effects. So the second milestone, wonders you control get +1 culture. Gain 1 diplomatic attribute point, which is pretty poor. Yeah, so these milestone benefits are increasingly better. Which makes sense. Like if you do better if you focus rather than just get a little bit of everything. Because I have a few wonders, and having them have like extra culture and happiness in the next age would be great. And then could you imagine if my amphitheaters retain their? I mean, I don't really have that many of those, but like if I had amphitheaters or any such legacy building, retaining its yields would be fantastic. Let's see what it is. So this one, like, you get a unit in every settlement you conquered, so you can keep going with military. You can like hit the ground running with your thing. So the Golden Age science academies become Golden Age academies. So academies are the amphitheaters. They're the third level science building, and so they retain their yields. I have multiple academies. They're not going to get this. I wonder what they're going to become. So this one, all your cities from the previous age remain cities. What? That's going to be weird. Okay, Athens, I built the garden. Okay, now I got a great amount of food. I might try building an amphitheater and see what happens. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, is it better to build it knowing that like it'll depreciate in value? Or is it better to not build it and save the space? I don't know. But however long it might take to get to the end of the age, I kind of feel like I don't want to like try and push through this many turns. It might only be a couple, but still, each turn takes me a couple minutes. Oh, I have no gold coming in now. So I want to check on... So this has gone down to 19. This remained 13 because it was only one turn. So now we are actually growing in this town. And yeah, this is not an accumulation. It's the absolute number needed, but we are growing. So that's good. This might be a good place to leave it, and we'll have to just figure out what to do for the era transition next time. Wanted to do it this time, but it's okay. It didn't work out. It doesn't really matter which video it happens on. If anyone's watching these things, then, like, hopefully they're in it for the long haul. So it'll happen next time. So see you all next time.